I would say this, we got some other things that we're going to look at down the road. We got a lot of different tentacles out. We are a full service city, so we have electric, natural gas, stormwater, and water and wastewater. So, obviously we are always looking at ways to try to work ourselves as most efficient as we possibly can, because as I tell staff all the time, we don't make widgets, we don't make projects, we just provide services, and who provides those services are employees, our people. So, we appreciate this initiative that y'all have embarked on with us. Hope that will be a long-lasting relationship, and hope that we'll be able to report back in another year or 6 months and give a status report of how everything's going in regards to ESG with Douglas here. And you will probably see some of the employees around. You got the blue shirts, right, with the ESG emblem in it, and I think they're going to have the sticker on some of the vehicles as well. It'll still say City of Douglas, but they have an ESG operation sticker on it. And so if you see them, they're a part of us. As I just been kind of telling people, all this is they're just an extended family. That's all they are. And we still want to continue to treat them just like that. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to let these guys get off air, and we deeply appreciate them for being on the program today, or ESG, and from Tony and Johnny. We appreciate y'all being here.
Thanks for having us.
Hope that y'all have the opportunity to come back again and speak to our viewers about the progress that ESG's been making.
We'd love to.
Okay? All right.
Get ready, Southeast Georgia, for the second annual Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue Festival, April 10th, 1 to 11 p.m., and April 11th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Douglas, Georgia, at the Douglas Municipal Gene Chambers Airport. Car show, motorcycle show and poker run, barbecue competition, vintage Warbirds airplane display, free blues music concerts, arts and crafts, general vendors, and more. Don't miss your chance to win great prizes. For event information, log on to cityofdouglas.com/BBBfest or call 912-383-0277.
WDTV 13. Programming is sponsored by McCrary Daniels Insurance Agency, Joe's Check Cashing,
American Truck Parts Incorporated, a proud sponsor of WDTV 13 programming. Midway Truck Parts Incorporated, serving Coffee and surrounding counties and proudly supporting WDTV 13 programming. Roscoe Allen Jr. and Gubas Modular Buildings in Ocilla, Georgia. We proudly support local programming on WDTV 13. Storage Solutions, etc., locally owned and operated and located at 1010 Bowens Mill Road, Southeast in Douglas.
Vickers Audio and Glass Tinting, supporting our local programming on WDTV 13.
There's a place where knowledge is gained and lasting friendships are made, where there's a home away from home and support is always there, where the competition is friendly and hawks take flight. There's a place where all that matters is you. South Georgia State College.
We're back with more Douglas on My Mind, and I should have said at the top of this program that I'm Terrell Jacobs, City Manager, City of Douglas. Appreciate you viewing in to our show today. This is a show that will be taped for the month of February, and just had the ESG representatives from ESG operations on here, and appreciate them being on the show. And now we have Mr. Danny McCarty, and he is our Coffee Regional Medical Center Wellness Center Director. And he does a fabulous job trying to keep me in shape, cracking the whip whenever he gets the chance to see me. I try to sneak in when he's not there. That way he doesn't challenge me to work a little bit harder. So that's the key, folks. Go when Danny's not there. Good to have you on the program.
I think so many people do that. It's like, is he there? I think they call up there to tell us.
Yeah, I know your schedule. See, that's the key. Get his schedule. One day he's gonna work a different schedule, then that's gonna throw me off. But anyway, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, Terrell.
All right, Danny had called us in regards to being on the show, and I'm glad that we do. I think we did this last year, am I correct?
We did do this last year, yes. Sir.
And yeah, we definitely have a challenge here, unlike any other community. I guess every community has this similar challenge about dealing with heart and dealing with your heart in relationship to that, because that is probably, I would say, probably the most proficient muscle that we have in our body that gives us the most benefit and could give us the most challenge all at the same time.
Right, no heart, no life.
Oh, I love that. That's a new slogan.
We'll have to create that as a new slogan.
Coin it. All right. So obviously he's going to talk to us about that today. So we're going to get started because he's got a lot to share. So this month, February, is what?
This month we're calling it, as usual, February Project.
February Project. Okay.
We're calling it the February Project because we're doing a lot of fun things during the month of February.
Oh wow. Okay.
Most people know that February is Heart Disease Awareness Month, and we want to get that out there to the community. I don't think the public still completely understands of how important it is to understand risk factor management, heart disease management. And with heart disease, unlike cancer, most of it is preventable.
That's correct.
Right. So heart disease is still considered to be the #1 killer among Americans. Heart disease still kills more than all cancers combined. Heart disease affects almost every family in America.
It's true.
There's very, very few people in America that can't say that somebody in your family has been affected from the disease, whether they're having a heart attack, whether they're having a stroke, stents. Well, stents are so common now, you know, that is our precursor to keeping you from having a heart attack. We put in some stents, or I don't put in stents. The cardiologists do. I think I'd be an excellent stent putter in or person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Stay in your lane.
I'm going to stay in the exercise range.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
Did that hurt? You know.
Yeah. Does it really go there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, get back on track now. Come on.
So Heart Disease Awareness Month. You know, we really want to focus here. Still Douglas or Coffee County, we're still in the top 10 of the unhealthiest cities in Georgia.
Wow.
So how do we turn that around? We start educating people, and we start teaching them the right way to do things, the right way to eat, the right way to exercise. And we do a lot of those things at the Wellness Center. I mean, I think a lot of people think we're just cardiac rehab because we always come on the show about this time of year and just talk about cardiac rehab. Well, we're not just a cardiac rehab, but we are a wellness facility that encompasses cardiac rehab as a part of what we do.
Okay.
Which means that we provide a lot of education to the community related to diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity. And you know, when you come into the Wellness Center, when we train you, we give everybody is allowed a biometric assessment plan. You're allowed to. Some people don't like doing it because they don't want to know their numbers. And I have people all the time say, I don't really want you to tell me how much I weigh, and I don't really want to know my body fat. But then I say, well, if you don't know those things, how do you set goals and achieve something that actually is going to improve your health? Everybody's, I just want to lose weight. Well, there's more to it than just losing weight. It's a lifestyle. It's managing your health and understanding your numbers so that you have a concrete idea of where you are and where you can go with these numbers and how can we improve those numbers.
Right. Well, I'm glad we were discussing this because I'm actually, when we were offline, I wanted to ask you this question because one of the things that I have found, I'm going to say we, including myself, we search out for fitness and wellness for maybe more vanity than we do actual overall good health a lot of the times because we want to look good. We want to sometimes, I guess, feel good in a way that may not be crucial to our overall health. So, you know, one of the things I do like about the wellness program that y'all have over there at the Wellness Center is that it's not just for the cardiac, but obviously people don't really always tap into it for that reason because they're, you know, I guess they, you know, like give example, and I don't know if this is a scientific perspective or not. When we get ready for the summer, when the clothes starts to peel, is there a spike in enrollment, you know, because of that potential situation, or do you see a decline? I would probably think the latter, right?
Well, you know, honestly, I've been doing this for 15 years now. I've been in the fitness industry / cardiac rehab / pulmonary rehab / physical therapy. I've worked for YMCA's, wellness centers, hospitals, a little bit. And every year it's something different. Some years it's like, it really depends on what's on television that year.
Are you kidding me?
Television, whatever television markets to its consumers, which is us as Americans, whatever television markets to us, that's going to be what's going to drive us to whatever we choose to do. I mean, that's just fact.
Wow.
Television has completely, almost, I would say, hypnotized Americans in the fitness industry. Whether you want to do a P90X video or a Shaun T video, and they put all these people on there and how they look.
Oh yeah.
And then that will really
That's what
dictate.
we all trying to be.
Yeah. Now here in South Georgia, that's a little different story than maybe not everywhere, but I have found that if you can't get fit, get tan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've already achieved that. So.
Well, I have not. The tanning does not go well for me. Yeah, even though I like a tan, it's more like a freckly tan. But it's truth. Fit is tan. Yeah. So the tanning, tanning beds are the in thing, and it's so funny. We laugh about it, but you'll be surprised that people will actually go to the tanning bed to make them look better on the beach rather than going to the gym to actually modify their diet, modify their health. So that I guess if you are going to get tan, you look good in that tan, so to speak.
Oh, wow, that is big. Did you hear? I mean, obviously, this is something that we all need to hear. Appearance more so than substance,
isn't it? Yeah. It is the truth, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Okay.
I'm not trying to be ugly. It's just the way it is.
Well, the program is all about sharing with people what the issues are and getting them out there, so
right.
hopefully we can make better habits.
But we don't offer tanning at the wellness center. Okay, so just to throw that out there to the public, we don't offer tanning. That is not in our scope of what we're trying to do.
Right.
We don't promote it as a healthcare facility because there is a potential to develop cancer.
That is true.
I'm not saying that you will, but there is that potential. It's not good for you.
My staff say I got 1,000 stories, so this is good time to tell this quick little story. And when we bought our house over on Bluebird Trail, I did not know we have a pool house, and guess what was in the pool house when we first walked in there when we looking at the house?
I'm guessing the tanning bed. It was. But here's the thing: did they promote selling the tanning bed to you?
They did. That was a part of the deal. I said, I don't think we're gonna need the tanning bed. So, but it was kind of funny. I'm like, okay, but
you telling me Angie didn't want that tanning bed?
Okay, y'all, we digress. We're gonna get back.
We're gonna get back to cardiac.
We're gonna get cardiac. All right, enough of the tanning jokes. We're gonna leave that alone. But I do think the transition back. We don't really take wellness serious enough. And we are probably focusing on the vanity and also those things that will give us a sense of health more so than real substance of health.
Yes.
And I appreciate what y'all do there, even though it's tough for all of us. And I'll be the first one to say it. I don't want to do everything that I know I need to do, but you're trying to get us in a habit of that health, wellness, dichotomy or whatever, so that we can hopefully help ourselves and get better health. But that's something we all struggle with. So talking about heart again, you got the Heart Disease Awareness Month, and what's some of the things you're going to try to get out there to help people be more focused on heart?
Okay, so we have several events coming up this month, February. Our big one is two big things, I guess. Wear Red Day, which is Friday, February the 20th. Right. This is the t-shirt for Wear Red Day.
Okay.
And I bought you one as well.
All right.
Wear it proudly. Yeah. It's called Rocking Red. Rocking Red. We're going to rock this red the whole day. We want people to recognize that heart disease is the #1 killer, and that we're going to take a step in the right direction to improve our health. Now, we have these campaign things going out to the community. I think the Trojan cheerleaders, they're going to be bringing out packets for all the corporate companies and business in town. to sell Wear Red t-shirts. It's a great cause. All the proceeds that we get from the t-shirt and the 5K will benefit the cardiac therapy program.
Okay.
We buy tons of literature and educational stuff for our cardiac patients. So